Hi there, I'm John McLauchlan. Welcome to another video. So if this is the first time you visited my channel, then hit the subscribe button, and if you get some value from this or any of the videos on this channel, then give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Today I'm going to be talking about the Home Business Academy. You know why? Because I don't actually talk about it enough on this channel. Let me give you a bit of a background. I've been doing the online business thing for a while now, and I'd always used one or two different types of funnel building software. And HBA, the Home Business Academy, it was always pitched to me as funnel building software, not an all-in-one business. And for me, I was thinking, you know what, I don't need any more funnel building software. Thanks very much, but I'm just going to carry on what I'm using. And it was only until probably March, April of this year that I wanted to help more people. I developed a team. Obviously, as you know, I build other businesses as well. And I wanted to give people the opportunity to build sales funnels and to be able to be independent business owners. And you know that if you want to build a business online, if you want to be an affiliate marketer and be successful with affiliate marketing, there's only two things you really need. Maybe two or three things. Okay, first of all, you need a sales funnel or some kind of customer acquisition process. The second thing is you want an email list and maybe something to promote. Okay, so I said maybe three things. But essentially, if you keep it really simple and really basic, what you find is, and what I find and what other people find, is the more simple and straightforward your business is, the more productive it becomes, because you're able to do things really simple and really straightforward, rather than building out, you know, big complicated processes and sales funnels. Keep it really simple and things happen. Now, the HBA, the Home Business Academy, I said, is always sold as a funnel builder. And what I didn't know until I actually looked into it, bearing in mind I should look into most things, but I kind of give it a wide berth, but it was a funnel builder and also a product in its own right. Okay, so you've got two things out of one. Okay, all we need next is a list builder, and we've got everything we need to build a really successful and profitable affiliate marketing business using the Home Business Academy. And that's why it's been so successful. As a little bit of a background, HBA, Home Business Academy, has been going since 2016. And in terms of the online business world, that's a flaming lifetime. All right. How many businesses do you know that promise the earth that, you know, a year or two, they're closed or they've been closed down? Okay. And usually they get closed down because they develop a toxic culture. You know what I mean? So people get involved. Sometimes the wrong people get involved. Sometimes the people, you know, implement really bad marketing tactics to try and clickbait people in to try and sign up, and it just develops a toxicity. Okay. One of the things I absolutely love, and it's not a word I use very often, but I love HBA simply because not only does the business model really work, but they've developed such a unique culture in this industry. They developed a culture of, you know, authenticity, of being really genuine, of being very, they just serve their community in the best way they can. You know, so much empathy going on for people that need help. Okay, so, you know, if you're somebody who, you know, has just started the affiliate marketing business and you're kind of looking for the thing, you know, and a lot of people look for the solution. Okay, and what I will say is that there is generally no one solution. What I always find is, you know, you have different things going on. Okay, different programs, different ways of bringing traffic in, and sometimes those programs will give you a nice return. Okay, but certainly not the multiple 6 and 7 figures that a lot of people talk about. What happens is you put all those things together, and accumulatively they add up to 6 and 7 figures. Okay, but generally they tick over. And one thing I say is that, you know, in your business life, and you may not know this if you haven't started a business yet, or if you're just getting going, or if you're just starting to look at the online business world. But in business, you'll find a lot of businesses that you start and don't really come to anything. Okay, you get some businesses that start and they tick over nicely. Okay, thanks very much, I'll take that. And you get some businesses that are cash cows. Okay, and for a lot of people, and for my business, HBA is what I would call a cash cow. Okay, simply because of the way the business model is set up. So essentially, you get, number one, you get your sales funnels. You can put sales funnels together and do pretty much whatever you want. You can promote whatever you want. But if you promote HBA, the Home Business Academy, you'll get 80% commissions. Now, one of the things I always say is that if you are promoting a business, number one, you want to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, because so many people jump into a business and before they know it, they're looking at this, they're looking at that traffic strategy, they're looking at this system, they're looking at this guy over here who's doing a webinar, and is it no wonder people get so overwhelmed and frustrated and confused, and they get so far to nearly getting it and they chuck the towel in and they go, I can't do this, it's too complicated. Okay, so the first thing is to keep it as simple as possible. And one of the wonderful things, again, why I love HBA, is because they keep things really simple. And their affiliate plan, their affiliate marketing business plan, or their compensation plan, if you like, is really simple. There's like 3 tiers. Okay, 2 recurring and 1 one-time. That's it. Okay, and you get 80% commissions from everything. So you get a lot of people saying, okay, what how do they pay their affiliates? How is it done? What's the numbers? And you tell people, and you think, well, that's just too simple, because most people are used to looking at compensation plans that are really complicated. And as I always say in my videos, if you look at a compensation plan and it's really complicated and you can't understand it, there's a reason for that. Okay, if it's complicated and you can't understand it, generally it's because the owners of the business know that the compensation plan doesn't really work. There isn't really much money in it, so let's make it really complicated so people don't understand it. So when they get involved, they don't really understand how much they're getting paid, because if they did, or if you did, you'd never join in the first place. All right, so let's go and have a look at HBA. What I will say in full transparency is that HBA will cost you $25 a month, which in terms of a product stack or a value ladder or a whatever you want to call it, it's a low ticket offer. Okay, $25 a month. Most people in most programs will look, you can convert cold leads with a $25 offer, anywhere from sort of 0, 7, 25. Any more than that, then people, you've got to do a little bit of work, people. But $25 is really low. And you'll be shocked what you can get for $25. And I don't just mean, marketing speak shocked, shock horror. You will be shocked. And I've been using this. I bypassed this for about 4 years. People kept saying to me, get involved in HBA, and I was like, no, it's a funnel builder. I don't need it. I've already got a funnel builder. And I miss so much of an opportunity. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You don't always get it right, but then eventually when you do get it right, you steer into these things, and you realize the potential with it, and you make something of it. So let me show you this. So funnel builder, this is the funnel builder login. So what you do, I was talking about the price. So $25 is what you get the funnel builder. So you can get as many funnel builders, you can build as many funnels as you want. You get a plethora, if that's the word, of training. So you get as much training as you want. So one of the things I find with new people is they need, and I need, when I first got involved in this, a lot of help and step-by-step stuff. And that's the way I learned. I learned from a guy called Bill, and he did how-to videos, literally how-to over my shoulder, and I would just do click, stop, see what he was doing, implement it, on we go. And sometimes I'd get to the end and I would build a system, but I wouldn't really understand how I did it because I just purely copied it. And then the more repetition you get, the more you know and the more you do. And that's the way to help new people. And HBA, the Home Business Academy, have everything covered. There is nothing in this where you couldn't build a funnel excuse me, inside of a weekend and have something ready to go out to the market, start getting leads, start getting sales in a weekend. All right. And I don't mean that in some, I mean that sincerely. You can do that in a weekend. All right. Let me show you this. So when you first get involved in the funnel builder, you'll go through the first steps. So one of the things that I find is invaluable is the community. And the training that they offer. So first of all, the community. They've got a Facebook community which is not only active, but they go out their way to help people. And again, because of the culture that they've developed, it's so wonderful to be involved in this. And I've been in businesses before where they've started really successfully and everybody gets on board and everyone's helping each other, but they develop a culture of toxicity. Because sometimes they get the wrong people in, sometimes the marketing tactics that people use to get people in can be wrong, there can be clickbait type things, and it develops into a culture of toxicity. And it's a real shame when that happens, because then sometimes, the authorities come in and then, maybe sometimes those programs get closed down. And bearing in mind that, HBA have been involved in business since 2016 and, do everything in the right way. That's really important to know as well. You can tell when you've been doing this for a while. You can tell if a business is going to be around for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, or if they're going to be around for the next 20 years. Okay, and HBA is one of those companies that's going to be around for the next 20 years. Okay, so the community is great, and one thing I find with the community is if I put a question in the community, usually it gets answered by one of the co-owners. And where else do you get that? Where else do you get so much attention and care from the actual co-owners of the business? Okay, so brilliant. So thank you for that. And again, the 3 simple steps to build any business. Okay, it will go through the simple, how do I get started? Okay, and let me tell you, as an online business owner and a coach and somebody that goes out my way to help people, one of the biggest questions I get is, how do I get started? What's the first thing I do? I just need to know the path. How do I do it? Okay, and they start with that. Okay, the 3 simple steps to building any business online. Now the funnel builder, setting up your funnel builder. If you're like me, I hate tech. I can spend a day messing about with tech. And I get to the end of the day and I think I've achieved absolutely nothing, okay, apart from connect my autoresponder or make a dot go from there to there. I'm not technically minded whatsoever, but I've learned enough to get by, all right, to get past the hurdles. So yeah, if tech is worrying you, okay, literally you can go through these 3 trainings and it will say, okay, step 1, go here, click there. And you just copy. Okay, step 2, click here, go there. Step 3, add this, do this, click go, and that's it. Okay, and you'll get something set up. Like I say, it'll take you a weekend. And the funnel builder itself, there is so many things you can do with the funnel builder, and like I said, you'll be shocked at being able to develop something for $25 a month. And there's another level called premium. And the premium level is $125 a month, and that involves traffic and conversions and really scaling up your business, taking your business to the next level. And I'm involved in everything that they do, including another product they call financial literacy, which is all about it's really clever. So you go and earn your money online. When you've earned that money online, what do you do with it? Okay, what are the tax liabilities? What are the things that you can do? What about investment? What about investing in real estate? Okay, and the Financial Literacy Academy shows you how to do that step by step, and I would definitely recommend getting that as well. But they're the 3 products. Okay, so you got let's go backwards. Financial literacy, you can get that for $500. That's a one-time $500 product. And the only thing is, if you don't own it, then you won't get commissions on it. If you do own it, then you get commissions, and that's probably the most sensible way to do things. Then you've got the premium at 125, okay, and again you'll make 80% commissions on 125, which is $100 a month, okay. And then you've got the funnel builder at 25, and you'll make $20 a month based on the 80%. So you can see how quickly you can make those commissions by referring people to the Home Business Academy. And you know, I'm not going to show you everything on this, okay, because there are a lot of functions and things you can do with the funnel builder, and it is really simple and straightforward to use. And a lot of people think it's too simple, but I think it's genius in its simplicity, because when you really understand the software and understand how to make the software work, you realize it's actually everything you need. All right. And when I say everything you need, we've got a real simple thing here on how to create funnel pages. And literally, my first funnel, I just copied it, and everybody can share funnels. You've got a whole library of funnels that you can have a look at. You can start from scratch. If you're somebody who's like, I'm arty and I've got a certain style, then you can do that, or you can just copy somebody else's and adapt it, and you can make a funnel literally in 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, custom code and pixels. So if tracking pixels, URL directs, exit pop-ups. Okay, somebody hovers off, you go wait. Okay, or you can do all that sort of thing. But there's two things that really stands out as real benefits when it comes to building a business, keeping your costs low and increasing your profits. And the first thing, I don't know if I'll find it on here, membership sites. Okay, I love membership sites because that's how I first learned. I joined a membership site, I became a member, I was able to ask questions, and I just love membership sites. And I'm in the process of building one right now for everybody. Okay, so I'll give you some more information about that. And the other thing is, I don't know if you'll see it on here, but it's survey quiz. Okay, so one of the latest trends, or one of the trending things, is to have a quiz funnel. So what are you, yes or no, okay, or answer a question. And they work really well because it draws people in, and it draws on what we call the commitment and consistency theory, which is essentially if you press a button, you're more likely to press more buttons. Okay, and that's why quiz funnels work really well. And in my previous software, I looked at quiz funnels, I looked at survey funnels, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna maybe use this. And you know what? It costs a fortune to get it, in addition to the costs I was already having, with the previous funnel builder. And you get all this for free. Not only that, but you can have unlimited funnels in the funnel builder for free, and also you can add as many domain names as is practical. Okay, I've got 3 at the moment. Okay, all for the same price of $25. It's amazing. Let me show you in the back office of. So this is my funnel builder, and this what you can see here is a funnel that I built, and it was literally a copy and paste. Now everyone thinks I spent hours on this, because all I did, I put my image on here, and the colours just happen to be my branding colours. So if I go to the bottom here, oh no, it's changed. But my actual logo is the same blue as this, so it all looked. What's the word? I've forgotten the word now. Congruent. That's the word. They all look congruent, and that's one of the really important things about building funnels. You need to be congruent with what you do. Okay, so it was all congruent, and you can see from here I've got 3 different funnels, or 3 different domain names that I'm using. Okay, so I'm able to add additional domain names if I want to, if it's practical. You don't want loads on there because sometimes you can lose track. 1, 2, or 3 probably enough. I wouldn't, it just depends on your business and what you're doing. Okay, but it's crazy. It really is. If I want to put a new funnel in there, I'll come to where it says add new step, add a page, and as you can see here, look, loads and loads of different funnels. One of the things I do for my team, for show you down there, McLauchlan team pages, Okay, so if I have a funnel that works, that converts, then I'll add it into here and I'll say to the team, go and use that. That's converting right now. And the help and support that I provide, in addition to HBAs, I do my own sessions. I do 2 sessions a week to help people to get through. So that's it. I don't want to go on too much about this. I want to try and keep this video fairly short. But if you're looking for something, to promote as an affiliate, if you want something to promote in affiliate marketing, then so many people are coming on board with the Home Business Academy. Number one, because a funnel builder is pretty much all you need to build a business, in addition to an email list and something to promote. Okay, and if that something to promote is 80% commissions, then you've got the best of both worlds, with a culture that will nurture and empathize with you as a beginner, if you're a beginner. Let me just show you this. This is one of the sales pages for the All-in-One Business, the Home Business Academy sales page. And I just want to show you very quickly what they say you can do with this. So I mentioned this being a cash cow. The business model is such where it pretty much is a cash cow. And they're saying, you can turn 1 sale per week, okay, into $74,800, okay, per year. Okay, 2 sales a week, $150,000, and 3 sales a week, getting on for $250,000. Okay, and a lot of people are doing this. Now, if I want to just pay attention to this disclaimer as well, just to say that the above projections, okay, is based on people keeping their accounts, and what it says is that most people with this business earn an average of $328. Okay. Now, if you go to most programs, they'll say the average affiliate earns 0. Okay, so if the average affiliate earns that much, it's a good thing. All right, and so far, okay, since they started, they've paid out $4.4 million in affiliate commissions. So this thing works. Okay, and I know a lot of people go, "Can I do it? Does it work? Will it work for me?" Okay. Okay, will it work? Yes, it does work, and it's working for ordinary people. Will it work? Well, yes, it's already working. Can it work for me? Well, I'll say to you this right now, that's up to you. Okay, if you get into business and you make a decision to get into business, make a decision to learn it like you went to school. Make a decision to learn it like you earned your degree. Okay, you spent 3 or 4 years earning a degree. And at the end of it, somebody gave you a bit of paper and said, well done, and you got a lot of skills that you can apply. Okay, and this is no different. Okay, building an online business is just about, it's almost like going through an apprenticeship, learning your trade, and as you learn that trade, you earn money along the way. And then eventually, a bit like a little ball in a roulette wheel, it hits that number, whatever it is, and you find your place in the business, you find what your skill sets are, and you can go with it. Okay, one of my skill sets was building sales funnels, okay, and being able to get those sales funnels to convert. And video, I love doing video, okay. But what I will say is treat the business like an apprenticeship when you first get involved, and give it time, okay. The tragic thing is, I see all the time, is people not giving their business enough time, and they nurture themselves. I nurture people. HBA will nurture the people that come in, only for them to give it 2 or 3 months and go, well, I've not earned anything yet. This is rubbish. I'm leaving. Or they start something with HBA and they get distracted, by Joe Blow, who's got a new product, and it's tragic. It really is. So what I will say, if you get involved with this, or if you get involved with anything online, be focused, look at the people who are helping you, and be disciplined enough to see it all the way through to the end. Okay? Because what I'll find is with some business models only 4% of people actually do anything and get involved. And what I'm finding with the Home Business Academy is a lot more people are staying around. The stick rate is really high for most, compared with most other business models out there. The stick rate is really high, and also people are generating success with this because of the help and support that's available, which is off the scale. It really is. You can go on a coaching call every single day, and what you'll find with those coaching calls is the co-owners, Mike and Paul, they show up. Okay, they're there. Okay, you can reach out to them on a Zoom. It's not like a webinar situation where you've got to type a question and maybe they'll answer. Okay, they will. What happens on the premium calls is that they stay on. If 100 people have got a question, they will stay on and answer every single question until the end of the call. That's incredible, and that's why this business is developing so much success and developing that culture of empathy, and corroboration. It's great. Anyway, so that's it. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll probably put a link just below in the description, or I'll put it in the pinned comments. Okay, that's always good. Have a look at this and see what you think. And if you've got any questions, then by all means reach out. If you see just on the screen somewhere around here, you'll see my text number. I'm in the UK, but I do service and help a lot of people, the majority of the people in the US. So by all means, reach out to me with a text, and reach out to me with an email, whatever. Okay, but if you got any questions, just drop them in the comments as well, and I always reply to those. But anyway, if you got some value from this, give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then subscribe, and I look forward to see you on the next video. I'm John McLauchlan. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.